Good day, welcome to Yoga with Big Yogas and Yoginas. Today from a place that I'm visiting friends and family, and I'm not at my best today. So if you're sick, if you have a flu, if you have shingles like I do at the moment, which is extremely painful, or you're just not really doing very well, which happens a lot in winter time or in any time, we always have moments of decline. This is the perfect one for you, especially if your pain is just residing on the upper part of the body, not if you twisted your ankle or anything like that. But when you have a flu and everything hurts, the joints feel really heavy, and you've got this overall feeling that can't move around, you actually need to move. You know that even when you're sick, you still need to move your body. Even when we are bedridden, people keep moving our body, so it's important we move the body. And I'm going to focus today a little bit more on the upper part, the upper chest, the torso, because, in this case with shingles, but also with flus, we need to start opening the chest and all the intercostal muscles and the shoulders, because we keep going like hunching and contracting, and then we don't breathe properly. In my case, I can't barely, I breathe really well, but when I go very deep, if you've experienced shingles, do you know what I'm talking about? It gets to a moment where you get this nervous spasm that is incredibly painful. But anyway, without further ado, whatever you're going through, or if you just want to have a very sweet and calm practice, go along with us and let's do this. It's going to start. You see, I didn't even bring the mat. I'm just doing it on the carpet. I've got a few cushions here, which are always handy. Blanket, whatever you have around the house. You don't even need a mat, so whatever you are, you can always just grab whatever is around you. Yeah. So let's start it in child's pose. I'm going to open my knees, go down, and it's very slow. So you do always what your body allows you to. And then I'm going to put my forehead. I'm actually going to use the cushion a little bit and put my forehead, because it feels like it's a long way. And then I'm going to actually put my hands together. Instead of extending them ahead, put the hands together and bring them above my head. And now that I'm actually reaching quite low, now that feels good. Okay, great. So this way I'm opening the shoulders. The shoulder blades are getting together, so expanding the chest. And it doesn't feel so much of a strain in the shoulders. So this is a good option. Sometimes stretching the hands ahead might feel too much. You can always do an Anjali Mudra just above your head, and it feels really good. And then from here you start concentrating on your chest, how it expands, and just feel how far you can go. And if you think, oh, that's it, I can't I can breathe any deeper, what I like to do is retaining a little bit and thinking, okay, how does it feel? So I inhale, retain, and exhale slowly. And test my lungs all the time. How far can they go? How big they can be enlarged. And it always feels great. From here, return your hands towards the floor, curl yourself up. And a winner always is cats and cows. I can do it depending on how you feel. You don't have to deepen them a lot. So hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Start by doing the cow, dropping the belly towards the floor. Oh, this is like, ouch. This is the one that hurts, because the inhale and then expanding the chest. Exhale, going up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. This hurts too, actually. I hope you never had shingles or never suffer from them, because they're very painful. Stretch as much as you can, as you think, okay, this is good, this feels good, but not more than this. And then Keep moving very slowly to your own pace. However, it feels absolutely brilliant, fabulous, and fantastic. Oh. And yes, it's not exempt of pain, but as it is just to the point you think, okay, it's bearable, it's doable. And there's not a muscle. I mean, in my case, it's not the muscles that are hurting. It's just this neurological pain that happens, in this case, on the left part of my body. And okay, and then do some small circles clockwise now. Oh, clock. Don't know if you heard that hip. That needed some movement. You can do them bigger, smaller, increment them, make them smaller, whatever feels good. Change direction. If it feels good, you can do kind of a dance if it feels great. There's no rules for this. Awesome. Okay. We're going to go towards the floor. Warning. Going down towards the floor. It hurts. Oh, good. Yeah. Let's do our little sphinx. So, I hope you can see me here. So, parallel forearms. And we're going to push our flesh back. Like we really want to go through the gateway over our chest, of our arms. We're pushing our chest forwards. So we get some length on the spine, which keeps really contracted, doesn't get enough flexibility if you stay still, if you're laying in bed, if you're sitting all day, you're not moving enough. I'm not asking you to do a lot of strength work here because probably you ran out of strength. We're not asking the body to get strength where it doesn't have it from. So we don't want to get when it's depleted. Okay, from here we're gonna go, the right hand is gonna go below the left arm. So thread the needle. And we're gonna allow, you can also use a cushion if you wanna use. And put the cheek on the side and just this way we're going to have a beautiful internal rotation, which will open also our back. This hand you can just leave it here, just hanging and relaxing. If you want to get it to the back and do an external rotation with the right hand, but maybe if you're in pain it doesn't feel good, so you can also leave it in front of you, just relaxed, and even fall asleep. And stay there as long as you want. Maybe you find a pose and make it like super soothing. And you make it a yin pose and stay there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Especially if you have the upper part of your body, the upper back, very tight, of being cold, of being tense. You tend to tighten up the upper back a lot. This will help you open, so this is probably a great relief. Okay, let's go towards the other side, so push yourself a little bit with the left hand, come back to the center, and now we're going to get the left hand underneath the right hand, or the right arm, and I'm going to put a little cushion here. Oh. And we're looking at the right now. Again, enjoy. We need to do things very slowly. Be very mindful with our body. Respect what it's feeling. Because at the end of the day, it's asking us for rest. So we're giving it rest and restoration. Okie doke. Enjoy as many breaths as you need. Very slowly come up. And cushion goes to the side. And we're going to do a little variation. Pushing up yourself is probably the most difficult part. We're going to do a little variation of that child's pose we did at the beginning. As you can see, I even kept my socks on because I got cold feet. So you can keep your socks on. You don't have to become like a real yogi. You can do your pajamas. It doesn't really matter, whatever feels good. We're going to do a puppy pose. So like child pose, but your bum stays up. So your hips are really high. You can do just like this with the Sphinx arms. You can again put some cushion in your head and start stretching the arms a little bit if you feel, oh my God, this is already too much. Or you can, okay, let me just find maybe a bigger cushion. What can I say? No, this is probably too much. I'm going to actually try to do it without the cushion. And I'm going to do what I did at the beginning. The hands are going to go up in Anjali Mudra. Oh, this feels really great. Because extending the arms, as I said, it's quite straining for the shoulders. If you have a lot of pain stored everywhere. But this feels mild, kind, sweet and relieving. So this is a great variation for when your shoulders are not in the mood. Just put your hands, not clasped, but just palms together. Like you're praying for recovery very soon. And very slowly, mindfully again, just climb yourself up again. If this is just a routine you can do maybe once or twice a day, in the morning when you wake up, in the evening when you're just going to bed, just to relax the body. And then let's get you can get 1 or 2 cushions in the back, just to open a little bit the back. Okay, put them in the bases of your back and lean towards the back. And you can leave your head hanging, so your chest is propping up and you've got a bit of more aperture, so it opens up a little bit more. So again, you feel your lungs are expanding. Like this for me is quite challenging, so I cannot go very deep in my breathing because I'm already extending a lot. All that part that is in so much tension. But I'm also testing myself and thinking, okay, is this something I can do? I can bear. It forces myself to actually think to myself, okay, breathe. You can do this. Your body's stronger than you think. And you're in the process of healing. I don't normally say I'm sick, so I'm in the process of healing. Because when did I get sick? Before I actually got the symptoms? When I got the symptoms? So, yeah, when did I start going better? Or getting better? I think from the moment you get sick, you catch whatever you catch. You go through whatever you're always in the process of healing. So when you see things like, I'm already healing, you're already out. So your body is already in your mind processing that you're on your way up. And those are the instructions I keep giving my body. Hey, are we good now? And as long as it feels good, take whatever you have. It doesn't have to be long, as I said. You just need to take a few exercises. Get your feet together, your knees together. You can go towards the side and roll. And from here, I'm going to remove the cushions from the side. And we are here just lying on our side. The legs are in a kind of 90-degree position, just lying on the floor. And we're going to open the left chest until we reach. Also, if we need to just put a cushion because it's too hard and you want to have some props, that's also fine. Look towards the left. So we have a bit of a twist here and a bit of opening of the chest too. And I really like in general, when I do yoga, I like to close my eyes because I like to look inwards and see what my body's doing, how is it reacting. And this is the right moment to really listen to your body and observe it. Okay, from here we're going to go towards the other side. So the legs go towards the left. So you can lift them and go towards the left. Like we're doing a twist, both of them together, knee over knee. And then we look towards the right. And we can either use a cushion underneath our shoulder or just like this, straight. We look towards the right. Okay, this one I have more mobility, so I'm just going to do it straight. And remember, if the pain is excruciating and it's too much, you're too tender, this is the moment of your little impasse of illness that is not feeling good, don't do it. Do it as long as it feels like, okay, my body's getting better. No, my body's in shambles and I'm going to collapse and it hurts so much that I'm going to cry. That's not the idea. We're trying to improve the body, not to torture the body. Okay. Let's come down. You can grab your knees. Give yourself a big hug. And no, we're not going to rock and roll or do anything crazy today. Just give yourself a hug because you deserve it. Because you have the most beautiful body you could ever have. A body that keeps you alive, fun, entertained, eating the best foods. So the best thing you can do is take care of that body. And your body might have said, hey, a little knock, a bit of attention, that's what I need now. So you should listen to that one. Okay, extend your legs towards the floor, towards the ground. And let's do a little bit of a side. Let's just go towards one side, whichever side you want. It doesn't matter. We're going to do a bit of fetal position. Again, you can use, okay, if I can find one of the cushions. And instead of Shavasana, we're going to do a little bit of a fetal position. Whichever way you like. You always have a favorite. And check your body. Check your body from head to toe. Have we noticed a small difference? Have we noticed any improvement? Anything that felt good? Anything that felt extremely demanding? What is our body telling us? Very slowly and mindfully, push yourself with the hand that is above. Go towards the sitting position if you can, otherwise just lay on the couch, whatever you have nearby, just prop yourself against it. But otherwise, just try to just come up as straight as you can, by your chin, look into your heart. I'll be incredibly grateful because your heart has been keeping you alive ever since you were born, even before you were born and came outside. the first thing you ever showed the world. And here it is, kicking, beating. Open your eyes slowly. Thank you so much for being with me today, even in a day that I'm not 100% at all. But I hope this will help you also restore, recuperate, recover as soon as possible, just to keep your body moving, even if a little bit, just keep those shoulders or that upper part of the body moving, and you become more alive and more back to life very, very soon. Namaste. See you shortly.